All praise is due to Allah who has united the hearts of the believer in Islam and has made it an obligation to remain united and has made it forbidden to become separated in his clear book. I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except Allah, who guides to the straight path whom he wills. And I bear witness that our leader Muhammad is his messenger and the best caller to the way that is straight. O Allah, send your prayers and your peace upon our leader Muhammad and upon his family and upon his companions, whose hearts were united and whose souls were educated, so that they became victorious leaders. And what follows thereafter, O believers of Allah, I advise you as well as I advise myself to first have the proper regard for Allah and thereafter be obedient to him. Dear believers, I greet you with the universal greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be with you. This week we are looking at the attribute of Al-Walī, or the protecting associate. And Allah says in the Quran of himself, he says, who is it in whose hands is the authority of all things, protecting all, although none can be protected from him or against him. So Allah is stating that everything is within his control. Everything is within his authority, that he has the ability to affect everything. And in this ability to affect everything, he also has the ability to protect it. And there is none that can stand in the way of his decision to affect something, or if he is going to bring something to someone or something, or against someone or something, then there's nothing that can stop that. So when we think of this term wali, this protecting associate, we think about when a woman is getting ready to get married, or a sister is getting ready to get married, and she has what is known as a wali. She has this protecting associate who goes out and speaks on her behalf. They interact. They're there to make sure that the person that she is possibly getting married to, that they have some kind of understanding of them. They kind of advocate for her in this arrangement, in this marriage. So this wali, this protecting associate, has the best interests in mind for this sister. This protecting associate is the one who will let her know of the things that she sees within this person, because they want to make sure that she is in the best possible situation. That's what this protecting associate does. And so you know that Allah, being Al-Walī, Allah has a different level of protection. Allah wants the best for us. Allah wants us to do good. Allah wants us to be successful. So he puts things in our path. He puts things in our life that are going to benefit us. And we know that sometimes we come against things, or things happen to us that may seem troubling, that may seem harmful for us. But only Allah has the ability to protect us from that. Allah says that he protects all. And these things that come against us, if Allah is working with us, if Allah is on our side and Allah is advocating on our behalf, and being the creator, being the one who has authority over all things, whatever this trouble is, whatever this pain is, whatever this sadness, this illness, whatever it is, it cannot match what Allah has to offer. Allah is Al-Walī. Allah is the protecting associate. So he is the one who protects us. He protects our mental well-being. He protects our health. He protects our family. He protects our planet. He protects all the things that we may not even have awareness of. Allah protects us. He is Al-Walī. So as we think about the care and the kindness and the consideration that goes into someone standing as a wali for a sister, we think that on a much, much larger scale, an immeasurable scale, Allah is Al-Walī. And he's not just protecting you or me, he's protecting everyone. He is protecting everything. He has authority over all things, and anything that he decides that is not going to harm us, anything that he decides that's not going to affect us in a negative way, things that we may need to be made aware of, Allah is the one that will do that. Allah is Al-Walī. He is the protecting associate. He is the one that is going to help us in our time of need. He is the one that is going to be there and give us what we need so that we can overcome whatever adversities we may be facing. He is the protecting associate. He will keep those harmful things from us. He's the only one that can do it. So we can't go out and think that we're doing these things on our own. We can't go around and think that maybe our friends or our family are the ones who are protecting us. It is Allah. Allah is Al-Walī. أقول هذا استغفر لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على آل إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على آل محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على آل إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. So dear believers, this concept of the wali, we spoke about it in the first half of from the wali's perspective of what their role is, what their job is to be the one who advocates, to be the one who protects the interest. But someone cannot just appoint themselves as a wali. I can't just see a sister that's getting married and said, I'm going to be your wali and I'm going to stand for you. I'm going to be the one who's going to advocate on your behalf. And this sister doesn't know me. The sister has to ask for you to be the wali, or you have to have some kind of connection to where you're going to take that role. Maybe you're a family member, maybe you're a trusted friend, but it has to be consensual. She has to decide that you are going to be that advocate. And just as Allah is Al-Walī, we have no choice, but we have to accept that Allah is the one who can protect us. We have to accept that Allah is the one who has our best interests in mind. Allah is the one who can protect us. So this same notion of where the sister has to choose and decide that they're going to go with the recommendations of this wali. They're going to listen to what this wali has to say because they are the trusted one. We have to think about our Creator, about Allah, Al-Walī, that He is the one who created everything, that He is the one who designed everything. He has authority over all things. He protects all. So we have to get over whatever it may be inside of us and accept that Allah has our best interests in mind. And so we have to then begin to live our lives in a way that is pleasing to Allah because we have accepted who He is for us, who He is to us, who we are in relation to Him, that He wants us to be successful, that anything that comes to disturb our peace, anything that comes to harm us cannot affect us if Allah chooses it not to. We have to put our faith in Him. We have to put our faith in the things that that he tells us in his word. We have to put our faith in the Quran that was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, because this is the word from Al-Walī. This is the word from our protecting associate who is telling us the way to be successful. He is telling us the way to avoid the hardships that are out there. He was telling us a way to make sure that we have the best opportunity for success. This is Al-Walī, and it's not just for me, it's not just for you, it's for all people, for all times. This is why he is the protecting associate, not just a protecting associate. So we have to submit. We have to submit to his wisdom. We have to submit to accepting what it is that we are being told. And sure, some of us, we may have this information, or we may get this information, and we may want to still venture out on our own. We may push it to the side and think, yes, that's beneficial, or yes, I trust you. Yes, I know who you are. I know your relationship to me like a sister. Yes, I know you're my father. Yes, I know you're my brother, my uncle, my cousin. Yes, I understand that relationship, but I'm still going to go and do things my way. So we don't listen. So we don't engage what we're being told. We don't think that this person has our best interests at heart. We think that we know better. We think that the decisions that we can make will be better. But Allah is Al-Walī. Allah says that he has authority over all things. All things include situations. All things include people. All things include environments. All things include the air we breathe, how long our life will last. Allah has authority over all of that. And he protects all. And we fall within that. And we may think, well, I'm still suffering. I'm still going through something. I may have listened, but the person who presented it to me maybe didn't present it the right way, so I'm suffering. But this is not Al-Walī. That was a wali. That was a person. But it's not Allah. It is not your creator. It is not the one who protects all. Not the one that can keep this harm away from you. And we know that any harm or anything that we experience in this life is temporary. It can only affect us for the amount of time that we are here to be affected by it. But after that, in the next life, that's when we're really going to need our protecting associate. That's when we're really going to need to make sure that we are aware of what we're doing in this life, how we're listening to what our protecting associate has told us, what our Walī, Al-Walī has told us, what he has said in his own word, what has been revealed to the prophet, peace be upon him. These are the things that are going to protect us in the next life. And there's nothing, there's not a family member, there's not a friend, there's not any amount of money that is going to benefit you in the next life. If good is to come to you, it will. If bad is to come to you, it will. Only Allah, Al-Walī, the protecting associate, can protect you from that. So dear believers, Allah is Al-Walī. Allah is the protecting associate. So let's listen to his word. Let's listen to what he says. Let's engage that. Let's live our lives according. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين لا شريك له بذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين الحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.